Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I don't have an intro for you today. I just got these clips of the final look. We're going to be doing a hot glue gun wig today, so if you're interested in this look, keep on watching. Okay y'all, so as you can see, we jumping right into this video. I'm starting off with the color. So I'm doing like a blonde patch on the semi middle of the hair, not really the middle, kind of to the side on the part or whatever. So right now, yeah, I'm just bleaching that patch, and then I'm gonna go on to do the two sides next to it. I'm gonna give it a bleach bath because I wanted it to stay dark, but I still wanted it to be kind of brown. A bleach bath is when you add a little conditioner to your bleach mixture, and so that way the hair won't turn as quickly or whatever, so you can get a nice brown color. I did end up leaving the bleach bath on there a little too long because it got a little lighter than I wanted, but it wasn't too light. I was still, able to work with it. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. The whole video is pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna pop back in and out to say a few things to y'all or whatever. But yeah, oh, and I'm sorry, so I have an intro and stuff for this because I was in a rush, y'all. It was my man's birthday. We was going out and stuff, and me being last minute as usual, I'm trying to hurry up and make this wig. I really didn't even want to make this. Excuse my son in the background. I really didn't even want to make this as a hot glue gun wig. I wanted to sew it, but I didn't have time for that, so I just quickly made a hot glue gun wig, which I ended up taking apart and sewing together or whatever. I'm gonna tell y'all that at the end. But yeah, so just stay tuned. I'm about to do the coloring now. I'm gonna do the frontal, and then I'm gonna end up doing the bundles. And yeah, so just stay tuned, and then I'm gonna come tell y'all the rest at the end. Okay, so at this point, I'm just rinsing the bleach out of the hair in some cool water. Then I'm going to go in with my Shimmer Lights shampoo so I could get rid of any brassiness out of the blonde parts and out of my bleached knots, because I also bleached my knots or whatever. So, yeah. So you want to leave that on the hair for like 3 to 5 minutes and then rinse it out. And then after that, I went in with some conditioner and let it sit on there. So now on to the bundles. I'm giving the bundles a little bleach bath. I'm sorry, y'all. I could have sworn I recorded myself make the mixture, but it's literally just you making a regular bleach mixture, which is the powder and the developer, and then you're going to add some conditioner to it. I added like, I wouldn't say I added equal parts of bleach and conditioner, but I added a nice amount of bleach. I'm sorry, y'all. I could have sworn I recorded it, but just add a considerable amount of conditioner in there. All it's really doing is slowing down the process, so you don't really need a whole bunch, but at the same time, it's conditioning the hair while it's processing it. So the more you put that, I guess it'll be a little better, but the more you put, the slower the hair is probably gonna turn. And I probably should have put a little more conditioner because the hair didn't turn fast. I just really left it on there too long because it got a little bit lighter than I wanted. I just wanted it to be like chocolate looking. It was chocolate, it just was a little bit lighter for me. But anyways, I left the color on there for like 25 minutes. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to mention, I left the bleach on my patch for like 30 minutes. And then the brown parts I left on for about 25 minutes each. But yeah, they really didn't get too light. It was just a little bit lighter than I wanted. But I still liked how the color came out. But anyways, as you can see now, at this point, I'm putting the frontal on the wig cap. I got a bag under my wig cap because I don't want the glue to stick to my canvas head or whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna sew the frontal part down onto my wig cap. I did cut the ear tab areas of the frontal already. I did the cut frontal method. So that's when you would measure your ear to ear across your forehead. And then whatever that measurement is, that's how you're going to cut your frontal. You're going to cut about an inch or whatever your measurement is. You're going to cut your frontal to be that long or whatever. So that way it'll just be, you could just put it right on or whatever. You won't have the ear tabs. So anyways, though. So now, as you can see, I'm just making my guidelines. They don't have to be perfect, but this just helps you stay on the right path so you don't start laying your tracks like cricket or whatever. I'm not doing a single track for each line. I'm doing tracks in between those lines too, so keep that in mind because you don't want your wig to turn out too thin. And speaking of too thin, this wig ended up coming out too thin for me. I guess I was moving too fast and didn't add enough hair. I knew, like, once I got to the top, like, dang, I probably messed up because I only fit 2 bundles in there rather than 3. But I usually could get away with 2 bundles when I'm doing a hot glue gun wig. But that's because I'm usually making, like, a bob or something short. This was only 18 inches, but I was not able to get away with the 2 bundles, y'all. It looked too thin to me once I got done. But I'm still uploading this video because this is definitely how you make a hot glue gun wig. I just didn't add enough hair. So, players fuck up sometimes. I messed up, so that's why I end up taking it apart and making it over. But like I said, I wanted to sew this wig anyway. I didn't really want it to be a hot glue gun wig, just because I wanted it to last a little bit longer. But speaking of lasting, y'all, I tried this new glue. Who is this glue by? I'm sorry, I can't think of the name of the glue right now, but it's Gorilla Glue. It's Gorilla Glue hot glue or whatever, and it is way more sturdy than the generic off-brand hot glue I was using. So that matters, y'all. When y'all picking y'all hot glue, pick something that costs a little bit more. And it really wasn't even that much more costly. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about my son, y'all. It wasn't that much more costly. He know I'm recording, y'all. Oh my goodness. It wasn't that much more costly but it was like probably $1 more, but it's so worth it because your tracks won't be slipping when you're going in to brush your hair and stuff. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be my new go-to glue for my hot glue gun wigs, so they could last a bit longer. But anywho though, you're just gonna follow those lines back and forth, and you're cutting the tracks. You're not doing like a flip over method or nothing like that. You're cutting your tracks. That doesn't give me, I don't find that I get more shedding by cutting my tracks, so don't be worried about that. But if you are, you can seal your wefts with some fabric glue, or you could use the hot glue, or you could use hair glue, whatever you want to use to seal your wefts or whatever like that. And yeah, but yeah, like I was saying, don't do a single track for each line. You putting tracks in between those lines too. This hair, you can definitely fit 3 bundles on a wig. You just gotta, put them a little bit closer. I underestimated it. The hair was kind of on the thinner side because it really should have worked out, but it didn't, y'all. It worked out enough for me to wear it for a couple of days, but I ended up wearing it. I had pulled it over to the side instead of wearing it down, so that way you couldn't really tell that it wasn't full enough. So yeah, it still ended up being cute. Yeah, it worked out. I just, I had to finesse it. I had to finagle it. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now and just let you finish the video because the rest is just, self-explanatory. But yeah, okay, bye. Okay, y'all, so we finally done with this wig. This is it on my head after I had finished it. I didn't really get a lot of pictures of when I wore it out that night. I ended up curling it and then I pulled it all to the side because the ends were so thin. Here's the wig later, y'all. I was trying to, here go my son all in the way, but I'm trying to show y'all what I meant by the ends were thin or whatever. So anyway, so that's why I made the wig over, but I did still wear the wig for that weekend or whatever, and this is it. I didn't really get no good pictures at all, y'all, because we was in a rush and then we barely really took any pictures. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. See you guys in my next one.